All right, good morning, everyone. Good morning, lovers of cancers. It's Mr. Choose once again. If this is your first time of coming across my videos, I am Mr. Chooks by name, and my farm here is Canson's Farm, where I raise catfishes and broilers. And this is a channel where I normally talk about catfishes, discuss issues concerning catfishes, and today's date happens to be on the 31st of January 2026. So my juvenile arrived yesterday, being on the 30th. They arrived yesterday, being on the 30th, so which is end of the month. That is to say, from now, every end of the month, I will be counting 1 month behind us. So we'll move from here. That is what it is. So I just have to go around and show us what we have, because they arrived very late yesterday. Between 8 to 9 yesterday, I was offloading and transferring these fishes into the pond. So there was no time. Even in the farm, I just have one bulb on somewhere outside that was helping me to see what I was doing. So and somebody with torch moving around with me. So that wasn't a proper time for making videos. So that was why I wasn't able to come up with any video of the arrival. Well, all the same, I will go around and show us what we have. Yesterday, somebody was able to spot and recognize that these fishes were coming to my farm. I give that person a kudos. Kudos to you for being sensitive enough. He saw the video from my supplier's platform on Facebook, and being that he mentioned arbor, so he was able to like capture this fish is going to Canson's farm, and he messaged me on WhatsApp, which I replied, and I say thank you for that recognition. All right, we'll move from here. Let me just go around and show us what we have. So here they are. Here they are. So you can see I have them in 4 ponds at the moment. 4 ponds at the moment. So you can see. And when they arrived yesterday, we counted about 70 mortality, because it took them a lot of time before they could get here. They left in the morning from Port Harcourt, and they arrived at night. The driver was telling me, you can see their activeness. You can see their activeness. The driver was telling me that he had something in his vehicle that made the police to hold him. These were the only ones I was able to capture. So this is the size. It's juvenile. It's juvenile, because I complained of the sizes which he have been supplying me, so he have to make it a little bit bigger. It's juvenile, but we still have some posts right inside. So that is what it is. This is the size. Let me see if I can get from here also. Yes, here is the size. All right, it's clearer here. So this is a normal standard juvenile. This is a normal juvenile, but we are starting with 1.8. I'm starting with 1.8. So I already have my 1.8 with me. There's something I also want to share with us. This is my 1.8. 1.8 mm skeleton. I'm using skeleton. Skeleton is what I've concluded that I will be using skeleton. So 1.8 mm skeleton. So that is it. So I've concluded that I'll be using skeleton because I've used coupons and also used skeleton, and they gave the same result. Even the last fish I sold was a product of skeleton from 1.8 uh, to 6 mm. Yes, to 6 mm, part of the 6 mm before I switched to EcoFloat. Yes, so here is what I want to share with us. This drug is a mixture of antibiotic and multivitamin. Now, this is what I use now. So I no longer do salt bait. I no longer do, what is it called? There's this antibiotic that I normally use. What is the name again? I'm forgetting it. This Camflox. So I no longer use this thing, salt bait. Yes. Last year I encountered a very big challenge that came through the feed, which the feed I ordered from a particular company, which I told us. So in that process, I bought a lot of bottles of antibiotic Camflox, trying to put everything in place. So thereafter, I met a doctor. Which I complained to him. He's one of the vendors in my place, one of the feed vendors. So I met him, and I complained to him. So I told him everything about the feed and everything. Then I already know that the feed is the challenge. So now how to revive the fish is what I'm after. So this is when I understood that if you apply antibiotic too much, the animal will form resistance to that drug. It will no longer be effective. If you apply it too much, like you apply it, you do that continuously, they will form resistance to it, that it can no longer be effective on them. So he have to give me this. And the reason why I like this and I have adopted it is because it worked perfectly, and two, I miss this with feed. So it's not just like the liquid, the syrup that I will put down the water to a certain level before I apply, and that level you cannot feed. So it also affects the fishes when you are not feeding and you are treating them. So when you put down the water, you cannot feed, you just apply drugs, and far from the effect of you not feeding, it costs you more of pumping water and removing water all the time. You have to do it today, you do it tomorrow, you do it next day, you reduce the water today, next morning you pump full, in the evening you reduce and add drug, next one you pump full. All these things cost a lot, and that is more reason why I have to adopt this. I just have to, all you have to do is mix it with feed. So at the same time you are feeding them and you are treating them. So this is what have worked for me. Remember, on this channel, all I talk about, before I come out to talk about anything, it must be something that have worked for me, tested and trusted. So all this why I've never said anything about this, because I want to have a result from it first. So this was what I used in my last section throughout, and there was less of mortality. How do I use it? At the arrival now, I have to make use of it, treat them for like 1 week. Good morning, sir. Treat them for like 1 week, then let them be. So after that now, up front, whenever I do sorting, if I look at it that I stress them so much, I have to apply it. Treat them for like 3 days. Yes, treat them for like 3 days. Then they are good to go. So whenever I discover that I have stressed the fish so much, I have to make use of this. And there was less number of mortality, especially at the grow-out level. And those are 3 months stages, 2 months, 3 months stages. There was less number of mortality. So this is what I thought wise to share with us. That is why I always have to try something and make sure it works for me before I can bring it up. Thank you all very much, and God bless you. Remain blessed. This video is getting longer. I remain your boy, your brother, your friend, Mr. Chooks. And if maybe you want to get in touch with me on anything, I am open. You can reach me on 080 678 65 115. 080 678 65 115. Thank you very much. Remain blessed. God bless you.